What's up everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to another video here on the PokerStaples channel. I said in the outro last video, this is going to be a special video, and I was not lying. This one is awesome. So, I do make a final table with a colleague of mine, IR Egyptian on Twitch, or Egyptian, whichever you prefer, of the $215 DEEPSTACK on a Sunday. So, very exciting, potential big score coming up. It's huge, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. Call, kings against a7, hold it. King on the turn, we'll seal it up. We're up to 220,000 in the Sunday deep stack. I love it. Ooh, and kings the next hand. Back-to-back kings. Can we go again? We'll raise. Get a call from Bait Pico, please. Jotis crazy. Now would be a good time for a squeeze, man. Now would be a perfect time for a squeeze, Jotis crazy. Oh, they're thinking about it. This is beautiful. Oh, they call. All right. 6-6-10. I'm going to start with a check with kings. You could bet without the spade and then check with the spade, but I think starting with a check is totally fine. Check call to the turn, which is a jack of spades. Not a great card for our hand. Let's check, check. A river is a jack. We'll bet. Alright, take it down. 72,000. Just call in position here. Alright, to the flop. We flop at a top pair. Second best kicker. Start with a small bet here. Bet again on the turn against Olarian on the 5 of spades, which really shouldn't change anything about the hand. Unless they check called pocket 5s or check called 6-7 of hearts or something. We call again. River is a deuce. Thin value bet. We value on ourselves sometimes here, but I still think it's worth it. And we beat Queen Jack. Call. Against 8s. That's an ace in the flop. Hold it. Go all the way. All the way we go. Big pickup. And that's a filthy stack now. 450,000 in the 215 deep stack. Oh, man. So much money in the pot here. 121 to win 212. So we're getting a really good price. Bottom set. Hey! Run good dinner. We're back. We're back to a lot of chips. Okay. Open. We get a call from Maddy Ice. And we flop at the bottom 2 pair. Potential celebrity knockout situation here. If we can get him. Really tanking up a storm here. For a long time and calls. Alright. Turn is an 8 of diamonds. He gets another bet. It's really uncomfortable if Maddy goes for a check raise here. But not too worried about it yet. Maddy's thinking this one through. You can watch this in squad modes. Whoa, he goes for the jam. Well, the most obvious hand here that makes sense is 6-7. Of which there's 16 combos of 6-7. There's some ace 4s and ace 5s, but not too many. Aces 3-bet pre, I assume. Ace 8? So you can have ace x of spades here as well. That probably just calls. Yikes, man. I think we have to fold. Because it's hard to find worse hands that are going to go for a check jam here. Like, what draws are going to check jam? Or what worse hands? It's for a celebrity knockout too. That's the sick thing. Get that Maddy Bird celebrity knockout if we were to bust him here, but I think we're just behind. You guys that are watching in squad mode can probably tell me what he had there. Oh, he bluffed me. He had a 9-6 of spades. If you guys aren't watching in squad mode, so Matt had a gut shot and a flush draw. Check raise in the flop. We call. They bet turn big. We'll call again. Wow, what a river. What a river. That is sick. 817,000. Wow, that is sick. What a sick cooler for Slayer. Because they had us crushed on the turn. We had to hit a king. The deep stacks might be our saviors today. We'll see. And we're not at a point of the session where we need a savior yet. We're doing fine. Maybe just flat. It's tempting to go for the raise, but... And now on the heart turn, if they bet, we just call. If they check, we bet. On the river here, we still have a flush. By raising, I pretty much only expect to get called by a flush and maybe some sets sometimes. Wow, they overbet. I'm actually not going to go for it all because I think it's going to cut down on our chances of getting called. So I'm just going to raise it to 556. Expect to fold though. I mean, hopefully they have king high flush and they can find a call, but like, I don't know what they're going to call with really. If sets decide to go for an overbet, they fold to the raise for sure. So we need them to have a flush. And king high flush is it? Really? Like, yeah, like jack high flush and 10 high flush can call, sure. The frustrating thing is, it's just I always have the nuts here, you know? It's just like not a spot where you really bluff. It's a really tough spot with the king high flush, which is, I'm assuming, what they have. But it's just like when they choose an overbet, what are we going to do? Oh, they had a set. Oof, that's a wide call. That's a wide call with the set. Limp in here. 18 off the cash with a very strong hand, though. We like this one. So we will limp call, see a flop, which is 9-9-6. We have 2 overs. We have a backdoor flush draw. We have some backdoor straight draws. And king high. I like floating here a lot. Especially because we don't block their ace highs, right? So it's kind of nice with some king highs. Because that makes it a little bit more likely they have like an ace jack type hand or an ace 10 or something like that. And then we can go for bluffs on the river and get them to fold those ace high hands. Goes check, check. And we are going to try and go for that bluff now. We're going to go for the bluff. I think we're going to get a call from ace high here. Unfortunately. Our bluffs aren't working, but we still got to keep bluffing. Got to keep bluffing. Sometimes, as they call with ace king, sometimes you get called with bluffs, but you also get paid off if you have bluffs in your range, right? But let's defend here for 30K. Wow, 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 wow. We flopped a flush again. Check, check. Go for a bet on the turn here. 3 on the river. Bet again. I think they're going to read this situation correctly. Whoa. Oh, let's go. We burst the bubble. We got all our chips back, chat. We got them all back, and we've burst the bubble. We are officially red felt hype confirmed. And we have 1.38 million or something like that. 3738. It doesn't matter. We got stacks, dude. That's really unlucky for Life of Pio, obviously. I wasn't sure what to do against a jam there, so I'm kind of glad they didn't. At least we get to play against the small blind here, unless they jam for some reason. Here's call to the flop. Oh, we have bottom set. We have bottom set. We have bottom set. We have bottom set. What you gonna do, man? Hopefully they have ace jack. That would be perfect. Just have ace jack. It's great. We definitely want to just call in position here. We're not protecting from too much. Like, there's some other broadways that can complete straights, but it's not a huge consideration. Just call. Let them do their thing. So a bit of 228,000. If they have ace jack, I'm so sad, bro. I'm so sad if they have ace jack. We obviously have to call here. We can't fold. They don't have enough quad aces, jacks full of aces, and ace jack to make this a fold with bottom set, but it's just such a sad card. Yes! Woo! We have 2 million, chat. We're doing it. We're doing it live. Oh my goodness, man. 3rd place in the tournament out of 46 left. The average stack going to the final table is going to be 4.5 million. One double up, we're average stack for the final 9, and there's 46 left. Come on, man. We flop the top set. He's up to 420 with top set. Please don't turn the jack of diamonds, the queen of diamonds, the 7 of diamonds, the 6 of diamonds. 8 is just fine. Just deciding whether I want to check or bet. I think bet. You know, obviously our hand is basically the nuts. We're going to fold out draws, and if we check, sometimes those draws might bluff. And we could let them hit their hand. But at the same time, like, I'm thinking about all of the draws that we're going to have against, like, you know, pairs. We're going to continue betting our draws on the turn, I'm assuming. So I went for it. We have the best hand in Nullima Hold'em in our deepest run. 16,000 up top. Ben Richards going for the 3-bet. I think it's a call, you guys. They're going to 3-bet bluff a lot here, trying to leverage their stack. And with our aces, it's such a strong hand. Give it the stack depths. I want to let them continuation bet bluff a lot. So we'll call. Whew. Yikes. When they have kings or queens, we're going to need to hit a spade. Still very happy with our hand, obviously. We have the ace of spades, but, like, there's less scary flops than this one. Still can't complain. We hope they have ace king of diamonds. That is the dream. We have the nuts. Now, we want to bet small here with our ace high flush. They never check back a set either. They never do. I would be so surprised if they check back kings or queens or eights. They fold. All right. Rays get a call from Alberto Marin. Okay, we see a 4-5 jack with 1 spade. Oh, check. We have a lot of good turns for our hand, and we don't mind pot controlling here. If we didn't have the flush draw, I think it's better to bet. although you still could check. It's kind of an interesting one, right? Do you rely on your strong range and bet, or do you rely on you probably have the best hand and check and control the size of the pot? They bet 256,500. We will at least call with sometimes the best hand, but also outs to make a really strong hand. And now a 9 on the river. What? Very intense river. Because the thing is, that 9 should scare a lot of their bets with the jack, because we can totally have a 9. It doesn't complete any of the draws. They bet 720. Bro, I think we have to call this, man. They're saying that they had jack 9 on the turn. They're saying they had 5s or 4s on the turn. They're not betting a jack for 3/4 on the turn on its own, and then also barreling the river. And they're not betting a 9 on the turn for 3/4. So they're saying they have bigger than that, or they're like playing a leveling game and trying to make a big bet with a jack. But this is a very scary thing when we can have a 9 here. They did use some time bank, which I think would increase the likelihood that they could do that with a jack by a little bit, but I just don't think the average person does. Oh, man. So we do block spades, which hurts us, but the ace-high spades is not going to go for a huge bet in the turn. It's more likely going to check call. So we block king-high spades, but we don't block queen-10. We don't block 10-8. We don't block 10-7. We don't block 6-7, 6-8, 7-8. They're just telling such a limited story here. I just don't buy it. You know, it's like, well, you had jack 9 or 9-5 or 9-4 on the turn. Even with the blockers, I feel like I just have to call. It doesn't make any sense. The thing that would make it bad is if they're going to level a lot and do this with the jack. But I don't, especially 720 into 850. It's one of the few hands. One of the few hands. How do you have jack 9, man? How? Oh, so unlucky. Raise up ace 5 on the button. Get a call from SN Gonka. See an ace queen 6. We're going to start with a bet here with our pair of aces. Take it out. All right. Good. 1.9 million. Good. We rocket past a bunch of people there. There's actually 4 people tied. So we chip up nicely. Now let's open ace queen. Golden Costi. If you jam this, bro, I have to call. And do we want to do that right now? We can. But do we want to? Calling the big jack 8-8. 2 spades in the flop. Check. Check. To the turn. 10 of hearts. Good turn. Double gutter. Nut flush draw, and we still have ace high, which is going to be the best hand, probably about half the time here, maybe even a bit more. They check, we'll check again. 4 hearts, we have a flush, we will bet. Not huge, 175 should be enough. Trying to get a call from an ace high, trying to get a call from a 4, from 7s through deuces, we get no call. Pure min raise is a pretty good price, but that also represents quite a strong hand here from Stella as well. Pure min raise, and it's just tough when we flop like queen 8-7, you know, or even like ace 7-5 or something like that. I still don't think we can deny the math though. We need to call 100 to win 425, so just flop as a flush. Whoa. Whoa. And I think probably go for the check jam here. When they have a pair, I don't expect them to fold, at least any pairs that would bet this flop. If they have like an ace or a king high heart, whether they call or fold is kind of a good thing by check jamming here. So especially with payouts the way they are, payout pressure, I like just pushing your equity right now. I mean, I guess we want to call with the ace of hearts. Not going to happen. 2.7 million. Whoa, man. Nostradamus is back. Calling the flops. It's tough to flop a flush, man. It's a limp. It's a limp call. Limp yikes. Limp call. Limp yikes. Limp jam, maybe? Yikes against the big blind. They check. All right. King, king, queen on the flop. Check back. 5 in the turn. Bet the turn. Check river. Getting value from 5x and ace high here. 2 thin. Check. Beat 4s. Ooh, feels good. Auto Glass God dropping the 3-month resub. Welcome back to the team, Auto Glass God. Thank you very much, man. And we have 10s. Don't raise. Dang it. You ruined this, man. You ruined this for us. Sit and go, Anka. You ruined this. Oh, man. What do we do here, chat? With 28.3 bigs. We don't want a 3-bet call. Disaster. Rule it out. Not happening. Calling is okay, but we do play out of position with 10s, a very vulnerable hand. So there's no question jamming is going to be profitable without payout pressure. Does it become less profitable with payout pressure? No, it's still a jam. Oh, chat. Everyone breathe. I don't want to bubble like this, but we got to do it. No. No. Okay. Oh, chat. 3.8 million. Stella, we don't mind if they call. Go for it, Stella. Why not? King 6 against 9-10. That is insane. Oh my goodness, guys. We've made it! Final table hype confirmed in the 215 Sunday deep stack. We're going to join tables after they're done this hand, I'm assuming. But that is going to be a pay jump for sure, up to $1,500. And now we get some big jumps, man. $500 jump, 1K jump, 1K jump, $1,500 jump, $1,600 jump, 3K jump, and then a 5K jump up top. Whoa! Here it is. You guys know what to do. Final table hype of the $215 Sunday deep stack. $1,500 locked up, but we are fighting for $16,196.80 for the win. First hand of the FT, we have a raise and a jam immediately. And Joker's Full is going to take it down. Itapupu on our left, one of the 3 chip leaders as we pick up King Jack suited. Interesting hand with the King Jack suited. We see a raise from Joker's Full. I think we should call. It's pretty strong. It's not great when we flop like a weak pair, but it's still like a really good hand, so I think we have to call. And now we have a check jam. Hope that they just have like ace jack or something, right? And they bet and we jam and they fold. But flopping the flush draw, I definitely like check jamming over check calling, because then we might have to fold on the turn. We can maximize our pressure here against all non-pair hands. But it goes check check and we see an ace. I'm actually going to lead. It's going to be a one and done, but I think ace-x is just going to call when we bet the sizing, because we can have 3x. We're basically buying a river with our flush draw, and then we're folding out hands that might have like middling pairs, but they call, and we're not going to bluff in the river. Most likely they have an ace, right? They probably have an ace, so just bought our flush draw for free to the river and actually save some money there. We do lose some chips. That'll put us in last place. Berto Maron goes for the raise. Sittengonka. I still don't know how to say their name, but Sittengonka is the way it's going to be. Goes for the 3-bet to 1.1 million, and Alberto Maron in a tough spot. Ace 10 against Ace Queen. Oh my god. This is it, bro. That's a ladder. 2K locked up. We got 2,000, chat. We've got 2,000 guaranteed. Let's keep it going. We're going to fold the Queen 6 here. Here is a moment, chat. We're in 7th. We have Ace King. Now, some of you love this hand. Some of you hate this hand. I am a general fan. Please work out for this time. We're all. Come on, chat. Hold it, Ace King. It's a big spot. Come on. Call with Ace Queen. That's what we want. Call with Ace Queen. 4s. That's a king. Let's go, man. Come on, chat. Winning the flip. We're up to 4 million chips. That's going to put us in 5th place. Big double up, Dottie. It's a big one. We needed it. Fold the Queen 8. And whoa, we got another hand. It's not as awesome as Queens, but it's a jam. It does suck in that there's 2 shorter stacks. Ace 10 suited is really strong, and Sittengonka is a pretty aggressive player as well. Here we go, chat. Cross your fingers again. It's not as fun, this one, but we got to do it. Don't you go for it, because then we're behind. Do not. Fold it. Let's go, chat. Let's go, Ace 10 suited. Oh my goodness, 3s against Ace Jack. Hit it, up top. Big time. Let's go, you guys. That's another ladder guaranteed. We're up to $2,900 locked up. Short stack bus. And we are 6-handed. All right, we have an all-in jam. This is going to be a rejam for us with Ace Jack. They're very clearly a shortest stack with 6.8 big blinds. If we lose this hand, we're still in the tournament as well. So we just have an edge. Got to go for it. Stacks aren't close enough together. Here we go, guys. Big moment. Cross your fingers. 2,900 locked up. The pay jump is up to 4K. Hold. Hold it. Let's go, you guys! A knockout on the final table. We're up to 6.6 million. We're 5-handed. Guaranteed $4,000. We're doing it, man. 6.6 million. Basically tied for 4th with Egyptian. We have 1 shorter stack, but we have a chance to take this thing down. It's 16,000 up top. There's still $12,000 to play for. The next pay jump is up to $5,600. That's an art score. We're on the art score jump right now. We can't raise for the celebrity knock. We can't. It's just torching too much money. We fold the 3-4. We obviously feel bad for Egyptian here. Hoping we went heads up. Unlucky, man. King deuce, hold for Egyptian. Oh, Egyptian gets the ladder. He gets the ladder. The sickest ladder of all time. That's incredible, man. He just got a $1,600 ladder. Oh my God. All right. So we're probably three-handed here. Egyptian's all in. Limp. We'll check. We could get the celebrity knockout, but I hope they win. Queen 8, please. Queen. GG to Egyptian, guys. Get some hearts out in the chat for the man. F for respect. Obviously running into the nuts. Really unlucky for him. We are guaranteed $8,000. Oh my God, chat. I'm going to raise it up blind versus blind. Mr. White dropping the 30-month resub. Welcome back to the team, man. Let's go, Jamie. Huge spot. Take this one down, man. I'm going to try my best. I'm going to go hard in the paint. 2 of 3. We have 8K locked up. The next pay jump is up to 11.6. And then the win is 16.2. King 5. Gonka in the small. Raised to 1.2. 3.5. Still a call. GG Egyptian, man. GG. Checking the flop. We'll check as well. 10 of hearts in the turn. This is good for our range. Not great for theirs. I expect them to check some 7x and some 4x on the flop. They probably bet 4x, but check 7x, I'd say. Also hits a lot of our middling range, so I don't mind going for a bet here. 1.4 million. Get a call. 4 on the river. Pretty bad bluff card. All the draws missed. Ace high is not going to like folding on this river. So I'll give up. 8s. 8s is not folding. Fortunate. Blinds are up. 200K, 400K now, so that's going to leave us with 17 big blinds to start the hand. We see a raise from Itapupu. We'll defend. And pretty interesting here. King 8-4 with 2 clubs. So we flop a gutter. I don't mind going for a check raise here. Maybe not. Maybe a little bit too weak. If we had a little bit more chips, I don't mind going for the check raise because it's like one of the weakest draws, right? So it doesn't mind if we get check raise and they jam and we have to fold our equity. Cross your fingers, chat. All of you. Cross them at home. Cross your fingers, I'm telling you. It's the step 1 to the comeback. To get into second place. Okay. Take it down 6 million. Get a few more of those. Here's the next one. Keep your fingers crossed. Don't uncross them. Keep them crossed. Cross them up, chat. Against ace jack. Ace on the flop. No. 10 ball. Oh, GG, guys. We are out in third place for $7,971. Third place finish. Egyptian dropping the host. Welcome, everyone, from Egyptian's channel. At least you guys got to see it on delay. We get third. That's good, though. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will totally take third. What a fun day, man. What an epic stream. And the start of actually some pretty hype situations that you guys actually haven't seen yet. Since we've been a little bit inconsistent with the videos, we've got quite a backlog, and we've got some really good moments coming for you guys. They're going to make great videos, so stay tuned. Thanks so much for checking it out. Subscribe to the channel if you wouldn't mind. But until next time, we'll see you later.